Mark Attallah. So, dude, how was it, Mark? How was the 8-day hard skills intensive for you?
It's been amazing. So far, it's been like the most realistic training I've ever attended. Definitely a very realistic and really, very good on hard skill.
100%.
It's all those perishable skills that we never really get to use on a daily basis. So I think I'm going to try to come out like every time I get a chance. Definitely going to come out and attend different courses, or every 2 years I got to come back here and do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely took out a lot of great experience out of it. Good training. Yeah, and hopefully I could just apply it.
How are the instructors and the instructor? What's the learning environment been like for you?
It's been amazing. They went through everything step by step, and it was like pretty much planned out in a really good manner. So they would show us how to do a skill, either classroom first or actually doing it physically, and then they'll run it through maybe 2-3 times each.
Yeah.
And then every day kind of like progressed.
Yep.
So they added a little bit more to each day, and then finally on the final exam, everything kind of falls into place, and we're like, oh wow, this is why you have to pay attention to every single skill.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't want to death by PowerPoint anyone ever.
Yes, that's. I mean, I'm a visual learner, but at the same time, physical, hands-on, with like, especially in this field, is definitely like
Yeah, it's huge, dude. Like I'll sit through a PowerPoint and I'll just be like, when we go do it, I'll learn it. Like I'll do my best.
Exactly.
Like
try not to fall asleep.
Cool, yeah. Like I thank you for telling me. When we go do it, I'll really actually learn it. So
exactly.
That's the whole training model here.
Yeah.
We want our instructors. They're people that are doing this stuff. And so I hope that showed, like when you're going through medical, like Damien, he was probably doing those procedures last Tuesday.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah,
that stuff we want to have come through, And then how do you feel about the money you spent versus, do you feel like the course is worth the investment?
Yes, very much so. It's definitely, especially if you do something like this, like once a year, it's definitely worth the investment.
Yeah. No, good, man, because these are perishable skills.
Of course.
Where else do you get to spar with cars?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I mean, I've been through other stuff. I also went to a police academy, and we've done pit maneuvers and other stuff, but obviously it's way different out here.
Yeah.
It's very, realistic to that worst day in the office, if it actually goes down.
Yeah, no, we want this to be every other day of your career be easy, and he's getting ready to take his final right now, so we've got to experience a little violence,
for
right?
real. Yeah.
It's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good, brother. Any advice to anyone who's like on the fence, that's like, man, I don't know if it's worth it, I think I want to do it? What would you say to that person?
Definitely come out, give it a try, and you'll see, especially if you want to get your foot into this industry.
As far as your confidence about getting into the industry, about where you'll be positioned once you complete this course. You saw last night during that live, you got to see students that went through that are working. You've got now this training, all the certifications that come with this. How do you feel stepping back out into the industry if you had to find a job, or the fact that we're going to do our careers together?
Oh yeah, I mean, I feel very confident now, and I'm actually trying to get all the people that I've worked with in LA.
Yeah.
I want to recommend that they actually come to this course whenever they have a chance. So that way they understand what I'm talking about with different verbiage and everything.
Yeah.
And even overseas, because we sometimes use it like contractors.
Sometimes your client wants to go overseas.
Oh yeah.
Go to an orphanage. I want to go do this or that.
Yeah, and they do all the time.
Yeah.
So if I can, it'll be great to even get the drivers that we use overseas to come here and attend this, so they understand what I'm talking about when I give them some drills.
Yeah, no, this is a course that should be you should get a training budget for, and you should be doing this.
And that's what we do.
Annually.
Client paid for this. So if you guys have a client right now, definitely work that into your
contract. Yeah, when you guys are sitting down negotiating your contract, you should be like, what's my training budget? What does your company offer? What is this? Because that way you get to keep your skills sharp, and you're their asset, and good companies and good clients will invest in their security asset, manpower, which is you. So I really want the industry to start moving in that direction. As a company owner, when I sit down with a client, the training budget is something that we negotiate, because I want to make sure I know for a fact my guys can perform. There's so many professionals out there, and you know this, who just had the job for a long time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, and, you can't get them to come to the range to come to even if you paid them.
Yeah.
So we want to be legit. We want to be as advertised, man. Awesome, brother. Well, it's been an honor training with you. It's been an honor going through these things, meeting you at the Coastal Protection Conference. Where you actually
going this year too.
Yeah, man. So welcome to the brotherhood. Welcome to the league, man. It's an honor.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Boom. home. If you want to get into the executive protection industry or take your career to the next level, go to epspecialist.com to get in the game. Byron Rodgers, protector by nature and by trade. See you at epspecialist.com. Let's train together.